What's up? What's up? What's up? My people. Thank you so much for joining me again. My Mavo channel, Mature Adults Voicing Opinions. So this week, I'll be speaking about a topic that is extremely relevant. And the topic that I'll be discussing is child abuse and neglect amongst our youth, our children. So this is a very important topic, as there are way too many of our kids that are being beaten to death by their parents, their guardians, their caregivers. And these are people that's supposed to protect them, love them, and guide them. And way too often this is just not the case, and that is a major problem. So according to the CDC, at least 1 in every 4 children have experienced child abuse or neglect, including physical abuse, emotional abuse, or sexual abuse at some point in their life. Think about that. At least 1 in 4. So that means at least 25% of the children that are in classrooms, that you see in a playground, camp, library, or wherever the case may be, at least 25% of them have experienced child abuse. And that's sad. That's a problem. Okay, so there's so many different facets to abuse. Okay, but the one that I'll be discussing this week in particular is emotional abuse. So I think a lot of times when people think of child abuse, the first thing they think of is physical abuse. And emotional abuse, although there are no physical scars, there's internal scars that stay with you forever. And it is just, if not more, even detrimental. Okay, so emotional abuse impacts you in such a great way. It affects your psychological growth, your development, and just you on so many levels in your life, on how you perceive yourself, how you perceive other people, how you have future relationships and just friendships and anything. You know, just how you deal on a social level. It just has a major impact on that. So I think, look, I'm a parent myself, and parents are not perfect, okay? We are people. We got that. And I do believe that most abuse, physical or emotional, derives from something. So oftentimes parents, they deal with their own interpersonal issues, okay? They deal with high stress levels. And many times, many parents do not know how to deal with their stress levels or have the inability to manage the stress in their life. Okay, so there's so many variables as what may be going on that leads them into this type of behavior of treating their children in certain mannerisms. So definitely unemployment, poverty, you know, dealing with some type of death or illness, you know, in the family. A lot of times you see that there's drug abuse, you know, so there's so many different things that plays a role in this. And I just think I know that it's so important for people to really understand the severity and emotional abuse and how it impacts a child, not just as a child, but as they grow up into their teenage years and young adulthood and older adulthood. It carries with you through your life. And it's that impactful. So sometimes I wonder, you know, oftentimes, you know, parents treat their children how they were treated. Some parents just don't know better, you know, and it takes a special type of parent and a special type of will to be able to stop that mode, to stop that trend of how perhaps you were treated, how you were raised. Oftentimes, a lot of parents will abuse themselves, so they tend to extend this on to their children, which is never okay. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this because I just know this more on a personal level, just how imperative it is as a parent to be mindful of the things that you say to your child, to provide that warmth to your child, to provide that positivity to your child, okay? Because emotional abuse, again, is very serious. And emotional abuse are typically leads from behaviors that have your child feeling unwanted, unloved, unappreciated, insignificant. Okay, anything that has a negative tone to it. And that is an issue always. Even adults want to feel appreciated, right? Whether it's in your relationships or even if you have a job. You have a job and you're doing a good job. You want to feel appreciated, right? You want to know that you're doing a good job. Whether your boss tells you that or they show you that in that paycheck, right? Or that promotion. Either way, you want it to be acknowledged. So imagine children. Imagine a child. Okay, they need to be told that they're loved. They need to be told that they're special. They need hugs. They need so know your child. I can't stress that enough. Know your child. Me personally, I was a child. Look, I don't want to say that I was needy, but I was that child that needed a lot of hugs. I needed to be told that I was loved and I was special and cared about. And, you know, that was me. So some kids, look, they may go forever and not necessarily need a hug. Still give it to them because you should. But then they may not need that like someone else. So know your child. That is very, very important. And provide that emotional support for your child. Build that rapport with your child. Have that strong bond and relationship with your child. Strengthen that emotional bond because they need that. It affects them on so many different levels. It honestly does. Okay, and again, I really just can't stress that enough. I think as parents, please be mindful of the things you say. I was in Walmart the other day and I heard a woman say to her daughter, I don't know how old, it doesn't even matter how old she was, but oh, how would you do that? She's so stupid. You're a dumbass. Wow, really? This is your child. So you don't think she's going to remember that forever? That is going to stay with her. Eventually she will believe that she is stupid and that she's a dumbass, and she will live her life accordingly because that's what she believes. That's what she was told from her parent. So as parents, as guardians, as caregivers, it is our job to be there for our children emotionally. It is our job to do that. Because I will say this, okay? If you do not give that emotional support that is needed, if they are not getting that from you, believe you me, they will get that from someone else or something else or some other place. So they're going to get it. If they're looking for that love and sense of approval and sense of worthiness, right? Sense of value. If they're looking for that and they're not getting it from their parent, rest assured they're going to look for that other places. And 9 out of 10, these places that they're looking for it are never good places. It's usually in a man or a woman much older that may lead them to abuse, being abused and now in an abusive relationship, or may lead them to now a drug, just looking for that sense of love and approval, of feeling accepted and wanted, when all in all they should be getting that from you, their parent. So just be mindful of the words that you say, the things you say. Do not ridicule them. Do not belittle them. Don't do things like that. Insult them, call them names. That is a form of emotional abuse. These are things that's going to stick with them and stay with them forever. So I'm going to, look, my dog even agrees. He even had to bark on that because it's the truth. Okay, so I really can't stress enough the relevance in that, and this is something that I really wanted to talk about. And I just think, I'm not sure, maybe a lot of parents just may not be aware, again, on the severity of this. So I think all of us, as parents, as guardians, as health professionals, as caregivers, as adults, period, I think we just need to spread the awareness and just reminding people just how crucial this is. Let's educate each other. You have a child, love your child. Tell them that they're loved. Give them a hug. Tell them that they're doing a good job. You know, give them praise. Give them support. That it won't be there for them in that sense. Because they need that. They really need that. And even if you don't have any children, I don't know, this from right now, if you go out and you see a child, whether you know them or not, and you like something, they're hearing something, let them know. You know something, oh, I love your hair, oh, I love your haircut, it looks great on you, you look so handsome. If they smile, tell them that they have a great smile. If they do something, tell them what they did. Oh, you did a good job, thank you, I appreciate that. These little things go a long way. Stop belittling your children. Stop talking to them like they're trash. Stop calling them names. Don't do that. Don't. We have to stop. We have to be better. Again, parents, we're not perfect, but look, we have to do much better. Okay? Our kids look to us to provide love, guidance, support. They come to us for that. Let's know that. Let's pay attention to that. They're innocent. They need that from us. So let's provide that and give that to them. Okay? So again, another topic I just wanted to talk about. I'm very passionate about a lot of things, but I love the kids. Anyone who knows me know I love the kids. So it truly bothers me, anything in regards to abuse. And it's unacceptable. Like I said, look, parents, we're not perfect, but it's unacceptable behavior. And our children need us. This is our future. Our kids are our future. These are our future leaders. Think about that, right? They need all the praise and positivity and the warmth that they can get, right? They need to establish that sense of self at a very early age so that they can go in this world and be prepared for what the world has for them. It's rough out there. So we have to prepare them early. Alright? So let's remember that. So again, thank you so much for being here at Mavo. I greatly appreciate you. Please like the video, subscribe. I greatly appreciate you. Please comment on what I'm saying. Add some value to the content that I'm saying. Definitely let's collab together. I'm sure you have some great things to add, and I'm looking forward to it. So please make some comments here and subscribe. I'm very excited about this journey. So again, thank you for joining me. Mavo, baby. See you soon.